name is Sita and today we're gonna talk about Blade and Soul overview. We're gonna talk about questing, the different areas you can go to, the full Bope system, crafting, gathering, and the Wheels of Fate. So Wheels of Fate on the Japanese server where I have a level 45 assassin is called Roulette. In European version it's going to be called Wheels of Fate. So Wheel of Fate is basically just a spinning wheel. Each Wheel of Fate requires an essence. Each Wheel of Fate has like a mini sub-boss. So we're gonna kill the mini sub-boss really quick. There we go. Each of these bosses drops a chest which contains essences. With those essences we can just go to the Wheel of Fate and we can roll it. So spin the wheel and you can get either a box of a weapon, but it can also contain these ones, Bope 8 pieces set. This comes in three different variants. You get a 3 set, you get a 5 set, and you have the 8 set. The first essence, the first soul shield you can gather is from this spinning wheel, and it's called, where is it? 10,000 soul Bope set, as you can see. You can equip 2 Bope sets, so you can mix around. You can have, for example, like I have, for the moment I have a 3 set for the 3 set bonus and I have one for a 5 set bonus, just as an example. My real Bope sets are different. So this is about the Bope sets. The Wheel of Fate also drops a box. In this box will contain your first upgrade or your first weapon, like this one, the Hangmoon one. The Wheels of Fate can also contain cosmetic clothing. I think this one has a headpiece and a chest piece, if I'm correct. So this is basically your first area where you can contain your first Bope sets and where you can get your first weapon. Now we're going off to the next area, which is going to be Emerald Village. It's called different in European launch, but it's the same place. So let's teleport. Each teleport that you do will cost money. So the further you teleport, the more money it costs, of course. In this place you will have, this place is basically your big first village you come across to, and it contains quests, it contains crafting, it contains a vendor for your next Bope set at level 20, which I will show you in a bit once the screen is downloading. It takes a long time on Japanese server. Okay, so here we are, we've arrived at the first big village, Emerald Village. As you can see on the minimap, it can contain quite a few dungeons, although the only dungeons that you're going to have is the Demon's Cave and the Scorpion boss, and that's about it for this area. As for crafting, so you can have in Blade and Soul you can have up to 4 crafting. You can have 2 crafting and 2 gathering. So and the crafts are combined together the same as the gathering. So here you have the stone cutters. We also here have the, where is it? The huntsman, we have the fisherman, and so on and so on. Crafting in Blade and Soul isn't what you expect from an average MMO. You don't really go out to gather stuff, and it's, for example, if you want to make a Sobo for a string box, it will take time. It's basically like working, like work orders, so like 30 minutes. To make a sandstone brick it's 10 seconds. To make diamond it's 2 hours. To make a green diamond it's 1 hour. To make 5 keys it's 12 hours. The times may differ from the European version, so take this in account. Once you hit level 20, we go and speak with the woman over here. Junji, exchange merchant. On your journeys, you can gather up Dragon Forest Hero stones. They come in green, in red and in blue. So each area, each world has its own color. So Dragon Forest is green, the Cinderlands, so also known as the Great Desert, are the red ones, and then the Moonwater Plains are the blue ones. You can just talk to her, and once you're level 20 you can hand in one of these stones for your bowplay set. I really recommend this set because it will take you all the way up to nearly level 30, and they will only cost you 1 stone, and they're pretty decent into stats. They get crit, they get health, they get defense, some dodge, some block. They're really good. What I also recommend is that you really follow the major quest line, which is always marked with a yellow mark. Once you complete the entire quest chain in the first big area, you will then be transported into the next big area. If you've done it in the Great Desert, it will transport you up to Moonwater Plains, which will be endgame content at level 45. Next stop will be, where is it? Great Desert for your second Wheel of Fate. Wheel of Fate will contain much more difficult bosses than at the beginning that you're used to it. Some can be soloed by some classes, some can't and will have to be in a group. At a later stage the bosses will have from up to 500,000 HP up to 1 million HP at the last Wheel of Fate, and it cannot be soloed. So a group is mostly advisable, but since so many people will want some specific sets, the bosses will be kept on a farm base. Come on, loading screen. If the thing goes right, I will kill this boss so you can see what the essence drops, but pretty much every boss at the Wheel of Fate will drop the essence. The colors might change, but it will be an essence. Once you've done the quest at certain quest hubs, you will receive dailies for them. So here we have the Immortal Destroyer, which is the Wheel of Fate sub-boss. You can do it daily for additional um, stones and for a box. So the second Wheel of Fate boss will be positioned over here. Someone's already killing it, so let's help them out a bit. Normally there's a beast over here on each platform which you have to kill first, an orb drops and you have to light the pillars. Yeah, my ping isn't really working out as I want to, so so this boss drops a chest as well. Golden Destroyer Essence. Let me delete this and this. There we go. The bosses have an incredibly fast respawn timer, so this Wheel of Fate, I actually have the full entire cosmetic set. And it looks like this. It's pretty awesome though. Where is it? It's called the Golden Destroyer outfit. This is the outfit that can drop from this specific Wheel of Fate. I must say it looks pretty darn good. So what will we do? We will spin the wheel again. Now we're getting as well is a sealed diamond weapon box. This box will contain one of your weapons, one of your upgraded weapons for the breakthrough. And it contains a diamond bow set 8 set, and this is the one you want, the 8 set ones, because they will have everything. They will have a full set. So this is the Golden Destroyer bow set, the third bow set you will come across in the game. Up to you if you want to farm it or not. It's quite easy to get, so why not? After this, there's another Wheel of Fate in the same area. This one's a bit trickier, but the stats are very good because it's a critical based bow set. The mob you will have to kill for it is a Demon Flame Scissors insect, which is basically a giant scorpion. The scorpion is burrowed, and in order for it to be unburrowed you have to throw bombs on it. The Wheel of Fate is localized over here, right on the left side of it. This area will also contain two different bow sets from a vendor, which you can purchase with these ones. The red tokens. I highly recommend that you save up to 16 of those tokens in order to buy the set. The first set will be required 1 token per piece. The second set will be required 2 tokens per piece. So if you want to have both the first and the second set, you will need 24 tokens. And another loading screen. A loading screen normally doesn't take this long, but I think Fraps is old enough for some of them. Ah, here we are, right inside. So over here you will find another exchange merchant. You can also purchase Desert Blue Steel Dagger, and this is the first bow set, which requires 1 token, and it needs required level 28. The second piece requires 2 tokens and is a level 36 requirement. I highly recommend getting this set and combine a crit from the Scorpion set. Each bow set can be adjusted. Let me have a look. So over here you can add specific. So I can add in the critical rating from the Catfish King bow set, and it can gain me between 20 and 33 critical. It's not a guaranteed I get the 33, it's between 20 and 33. So you can get 20, but you also can get 33. You can get 25, you can get 30. So yeah. Let me quickly change back to my normal set. There we go. So this area is really recommended to save up for the token, so you can buy the Bope pieces. After this, so this is the full area where you need to go quest through. Your first level 20 dungeon is South Sea Fleet Branch, and it's at level 20. You can go a little bit sooner, but I just recommend doing it at 20. Each dungeon people go in, you will have a daily quest automatically upon entering the dungeon. At completion, the dungeon rewards you with a chest. Each chest will have a 100% guaranteed drop for an upgraded weapon. So each chest can contain one of these, for example, to make a breakthrough. It is highly advisable to save your blue keys. So if I wanna can't I open them up? No. Okay, I need to do this first. Mine gotta destroy him first. Okay, so each purple box is recommended to use a blue key. Each area has its own. So you get the Viridian key, you get a Shining Desert key, and you get a Moonwater Plain key. The green keys can be used as well, but it gives you a chance of getting your class specific weapon for the breakthrough of upgrading your weapon. The blue key, however, gives you a 100% guaranteed weapon drop for your class. They are expensive, they are hard to come by, so choose wisely. If you want, you can keep running the dungeon over and over again and spend green keys on it. That's pretty much up to you. That's your own specific decision. Once each area is completed, dailies will pop up. Dailies are being marked with a triangle with like yeah, with this. There's with a double triangle, which are the daily quests. A one triangle are the normal quests, and a yellow double triangle are the story quests. At level 36, you will gain another epic dungeon which is called Tomb of Sacrifice. It can drop a lot from cosmetic outfits, and it will also drop your class specific weapon. For me it was Flame Sword's first stage. As for the ring, earrings and the necklace, it can also drop from the dungeon, but at every 2 levels you can gain um, like I can't remember what it's called, but it's just like a little quest which is up here below, kind of a review, and it will contain some valuable rewards. It can go from keys up to items, up to food, up to potions, up to everything. So make sure you don't forget to click on these. As for the next area, it's pretty huge. It's called the Moonwater Plains. I will not be teleporting around, the learning screens just are a bit too much at the moment. Oh yeah. This will be the last area to get a Wheel of Fate. And the boss over here has 1 million health. And they're killing him right now. Perhaps if I'm fast enough. Nope, I'm not fast enough. They've already killed it. Damn it. Nope, they've killed him. No worries. This boss has around 1 million health, and it can be tricky. So we will have a Wheel of Fate up here. It's the last level. It's the last Wheel of Fate you can get. this boss will contain, where is it? It 10,000 soul bope. I only have 7 out of 8 pieces, the last piece just wouldn't drop. This is one of the end-game sets as well. It's very good. Then we have, I'm gonna do one more teleport up to Wind Peak Village. I got 30 seconds left on a teleport. Okay, never mind. Wind Peak Village will contain an exchange trader, the same as the previous ones I discussed. This one will need Moonwater Plains tokens. One token each for the first set, 2 tokens each for the second set. The second set is looking like this. The Moonwater Plains Hero Bope. It gives a massive amount of health, massive amount of defensive stats. So if you want to go up to health, if I equip it, I have almost 25,000 health. Oh, and they're gonna kill him again. Oh, I'll help him when he's at like 200,000 or something. As for the other different Boba sets, so you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have like 5 Boba sets which you can collect. Let's see how fast this boss goes. I really want to kill him, but the lag is just. Sorry, I'm just gonna kill him. Ah, there we go. Okay, so we have like 4 or 5 different pieces of Boba for endgame. You have the one over here at the Wheel of Fate, that's one. You have the other one over here at Wind Peak Village, that's the second set. Then the third set you can purchase over here. Over here at a red flag, because we will be crimson, so we will be wearing red, so at the red tent. And it will require you to farming 120 tokens, so 20 tokens per piece. Or no, a bit more than 120. What this is that it will require you to go into PvP, so open world PvP. You have to kill mobs, and then a sub end boss will appear. Kill the boss, and you can get tokens. Trade those tokens in for the PvP Popa soul shield. Then you will have an entire Bope set from Spider's Nest. The Spider Queen Bope will only drop inside Spider's Nest. However, there's an alternate version, and it's called the Lost Lyn Spirit Bope set. It can both drop from the Spider's Nest as from the dungeon itself. Where is it? I can't find the... I can't find the link. Underground warehouse, no. Spider's Nest. Um, no, sorry, I can't find the link at the moment. It's here somewhere though, but... Ah, here it is, the Lin Spiritrons. So that set can drop from as well the Lin Spiritrons as from the Spider's Nest. As for the Spider's Nest, Boba set can only drop from the Spider's Nest itself. So as for upgrading your weapon, you can upgrade to two different methods. One, you can upgrade a weapon just by implementing the normal weapons, or you can use these ones, the gems. So I get this one, the red one, the purple one, the green one, and you get some others lying around. So it's cheaper if you use those, but they're also more difficult to get. These ones, the weapons, they will cost you a lot more. At the moment, I need, for my weapon, I need 2 gold and 80 silver if you're not a VIP. For my necklace, I need 13 gold if you're not VIP and 10 gold for silver if you're VIP. Like I said, prices, items can change on the launch of European and North American. So not everything is all on set, everything can change. So let's have a look at the spinning wheel, if it can contain my lost piece that I need. Ah crap, okay, yeah, never mind. I just trashed the wrong one. Ah, never mind. This boss over here, I don't know if I can do him with this lag, but let's try and find out. He's also a daily quest, if he shows up. Nah. Ah, never mind. Um, this is the extended tree that we're getting. You can also get additional skill books. They will cost you skill page vouchers, which can be purchased for around 1200 coins. Okay, so at endgame, so at level 45, we will be having a total of 31 points. At the moment, it's advisable to put them up safe because we don't have the 50 plus levels from the from the Taiwanese version yet. You can set them up as a list or you can set them up as an icon, whatever you prefer. I prefer this one. Everything's set here. You can see everything at one space. Over here you get to scroll up and down constantly. So I prefer the icon. As for endgame, basically, you can do dailies. They will net you around between 40 and 70 silver per daily. Everything will be explained once you get up to, this is the last area, up to 45. Below here, everything below here is the last 45 area. Dailies will be everywhere, at the watchtower or at the forest assembly area. Dailies is highly advisable. They will net you items, they will net you gold or silver. 100 silver is 1 gold. And yeah, you need your gold to keep upgrading your weapons and your jewelry. and it can become expensive. So I would say level up your weapon first, do your jewelry as well. Try to level up jewelry and weapon at the same time according to your level. Don't fall too much behind. As for crafting as well, because it will take time to craft, try to get crafting up to max along the way when you level up. So yeah, I'll show you one more spot. Um, this one is also Wheel of Fate. The boss we will be fighting for, I'm not gonna give any clues or anything, but the boss will contain stuff from the story that's gonna be told. Um, the boss has around a little bit over 500,000 health, so it's quite tough as well. What I would also recommend is that you can discard the green weapons or boxes. Dungeons you will have to run dungeons to get upgrades for weapons and or jewelry. Some jewelry pieces can drop from mobs in the open world as well. You have to look very carefully what items you need for your weapons and your jewelry. Do not discard anything like it's normal. Look first or ask it to anyone first before you discard or sell anything. It's very important. You don't want to run a dungeon 10,000 times when you have discarded an item. So here we have another Wheel of Fate as well. This one's from around level... can't remember. The Bope set. Ah, come on, give me a Bope set instead of a sealed weapon, jeez. So, it's basically a roulette. You can have nothing but chests. There we go. So this set is the Beast. Set. Beast God set. It has crit hit. I actually never used this set, to be honest. But it's personal preference what you like to use or not. The boss for this spinning wheel is over here if he spawns. As you can see, graphics are just truly amazing. If you're wondering what costume I'm having on now, it's Embodiment of Evil, and you will have it at once you complete Act 3 of the storyline quest. So this is a boss, 542,000 health. I can probably solo it without the heavy lag, but I'm not gonna try it now. So I think I've covered everything. I'm gonna have a quick going through of everything in the end. So your first spinning wheel is over here, same boss. Your first epic dungeon is South Sea Fleet Branch. It will be called different on European launch. It's your first epic 6-man level 20 dungeon. Then the next area is Great Desert. You have spinning wheels over here at the Hidden Moon Lake, and you will have the Scorpion spinning wheel near the Tom and Jim village. Your second epic 6-man raid is Tomb of Sacrifice, which is at level 36. Then we have the Moonwater Plains. Your first bow base set over here is at the Hills Inn. Then you will have, where is it? You will have another Wheel of Fate up here at the deserted house. As for the dungeons, you will have Spider's Nest. You will have Lin Spirit Ruins for bow base sets. You can go for the PvP one over here. You can go for the spinning wheel over here, or you can just go for the one from the vendor, which is at the Wind Peak Assembly Village over here. I don't know if you're gonna get Mushin Tower as well on launch. I hope so, but I don't know, and I'm not gonna answer that. We will see at launch what we're getting. So I think this is pretty much it. Everything you need to know, or pretty much everything. If there's any other questions, just feel free to leave a question below the comment, or a comment. Feel free to leave a comment below, and I will try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you all for watching, and I wish you a happy evening, a nice evening.